What is holding you back? What is holding you back? That is the message today that I am asking all of you. We all seek enlightenment. We are all seeking liberation, mukti, moksha, ananda, satchidananda. What is holding you back? This is my question to each one of you, and I would like to help you. I would like to help you cross it. And so if you want to know what is holding you back, you have to dig deep within yourself, and then you can be sure at the end of this call you will have an answer as to what is holding you back and what is your way forward. Bliko is championing the first question. Bliko bolo.
Shivoham, everybody.
Sure.
I actually wrote it, and by that time I was just missed 1 minute late. I just prepared my answer and wrote.
Yes.
So
you're ready with the answer?
Yeah, I'm ready with the what is holding me back. So I'll be talking about my case only. I know what is holding me back, but let me introspect first. By now, I got all the basic necessary knowledge required for enlightenment through this call and through my readings and all the things. But now, but not up to understanding level, but some extent I realize also some of the truth about life, like the truth about inevitability of birth and death according to karma, which is explained the way of this cosmic drama is operating in the realms of Maya. I also realize, I am also realized that I am not BME, I am SIP, the energy particle always connected with SIP. One only thing that is holding me back is my own mind, the uncontrolled thought. Sometimes when I fail to recognize the bombardment of thought by my mind and reacting according to it, by losing my control out of consciousness, I act according to and regret later. This is due to my inability at the time to watch, catch, and latch my mind at the particular moment. Otherwise, I feel now more or less more content and more trying to live in consciousness.
Because you don't realize you have a disease. You don't have a disease. And because you don't have a disease, you are not getting cure for that disease. So from today onwards, you have to acknowledge your disease. Do you know what disease it is?
No.
It is called not tuberculosis, not hepatitis. It is called rotten thoughtitis. It is called rotten thoughtitis. You have a disease called rotten thoughtitis, and this disease is a big disease because it comes to everybody. Rotten thoughtitis is just like a common flu. But when you know there is rotten thoughtitis, you become conscious about it. So every time there is a rotten, you know what is a rotten thought? A rotten thought is one that steals your consciousness. A rotten thought is one that kills your intellect. That's all. The symptoms of rotten thoughtitis is only two. One, it steals your consciousness. Two, it disables your intellect. If you want to know more symptoms, it steals your peace of mind. It fills you with negative, toxic emotions. If you want to know more symptoms, I'm giving you the symptoms of, if you want more detailed symptoms. So at least these 4 symptoms I have given you of rotten thoughtitis. Now you need to know what is holding you back. See, rotten thoughtitis can be more dangerous than heart attack, malaria, cancer, AIDS, and of course, COVID. Rotten thoughtitis can kill you, because what does rotten thoughtitis do? Rotten thoughtitis, I gave you 4 major things, administrator to note, the 4 things, because everybody will ask me after the call is over and I will not remember. The 4 symptoms. 1, You agree because this rotten thought is there, or you don't agree? One, it's stealing your consciousness, then gone. Two, it's disabling your intellect. Three, it's robbing your peace of mind. And four, it is filling you with toxic thoughts. So because of this disease, so what is holding you back? You identified. You already identified the disease. Not tuberculosis, not hepatitis. I told you, it is rotten thoughtitis. So it is for you to overcome this disease, and it's not difficult. But some people, I know somebody who's got rotten thoughtitis, but they say, I like it. I like to have rotten thoughtitis. I say, what your mind, you are in the mind state and your mind is taking you in the wrong direction, but I like it, they say. They are not saying they like it. The mind is saying they like it. It is not their intellect that is making the choice. When I tell somebody what you are living or what you are doing is wrong, they say, no, I like it. I'm happy. I'm happy being wrong. I'm happy being in this state of rotten thoughtitis. Now imagine, the rotten thoughtitis is so serious in this case that it is not even permitting the person to realize they have rotten thoughtitis. That is Blicko. Because you had the benefit of asking the first question, you are the champion, I gave you full-fledged answer. Anybody else? Do you want to know what is holding you back, or you don't want to know? If you want to know what is holding you back, then come forward and speak. Because if you don't know what is holding you back, then you will die a dead duck. You will never know what happened to you in your life because you did not bother to find out what is holding you back. If you don't know what is holding you back, at least find out now. Or you are already liberated. You tell me, AiR, I am more than you in Ananda. You are nothing, AiR. You tell me you come and I'll give you classes. I will come to you. You give me classes. You give me classes how I should live in Ananda, because maybe you are living in a better Ananda than me. Then you should give me classes. So who wants to come forward and say, Shivoham, Rekha, is it? What is holding you back? Rekha,
I want to get rid of my false attachments.
But you have been wanting to get rid of your attachments for a long time, but you are clinging on.
Yes, but now I have reached some point, but occasionally this happens to me.
Occasionally you realize that you are attached. Rest of the time you are miserable in attachment. I have gone through it myself. I'm telling you, when we cling to something, Rekha, what does it show when we cling to something? What is it showing? Tell me, what is it showing?
It's showing we are attached.
Correct. So
we don't want to let go.
When we are attached,
when
we are attached, what is it revealing? It's revealing something. What is it revealing?
It's revealing that we haven't realized and we don't want to let go.
Why we are not wanting to let go? What is it revealing?
Because we think they are ours.
We think they are ours. Why we think like that?
Because we are thinking body, mind, and ego. We are living in that.
Because of ignorance.
Ignorance, yes.
You are not wanting to admit. The fact is, when we are attached to somebody, you have to realize that nobody comes with you and nobody goes with you.
Correct.
So it is for you to be detached. Now, the problem is this: if you are attached to somebody and they are equally attached to you, then there's no attachment problem. Correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. The problem is, the problem is only when you are attached to somebody, but they are attached to somebody else. Am I right? Am I right? Or am I right or I'm not right?
You're right.
If you are attached to A and A is attached to you, then there is what I call prema yoga. There is yoga. There is no problem at all.
Yes.
The problem is you are chasing somebody and they are chasing something else. Is my analysis right or wrong? Right or
You're
wrong?
right.
and therefore you are becoming miserable.
You're right, AiR.
And therefore you are becoming miserable.
Yes,
Have you done death meditation?
correct.
Have you done the death meditation?
Yes.
No, what is death meditation?
I always lose this connection when it is.
No, your connection is good. Have you done death meditation? What is death meditation?
Have I
Death,
done
death meditation. Death meditation.
death meditation?
Death meditation means imagine that person is no more. It's not there. What would you do?
Okay.
Because Rekha,
I would
that
let go.
person
Yes.
doesn't deserve your attention.
Hmm.
That person is not valuing your
Hmm.
love or care or affection or attachment. Then what is the point of you continuing to be miserable because that person is in their own world?
Correct.
So this is called realization.
You're right.
Now you are, because you are again a little bit of rotten thoughtitis, which I revealed today. It's coming in my new book. I think we are writing in our new book this disease called rotten thoughtitis.
Yeah.
But we have not covered the 4 symptoms which I gave Bliko. So we
Actually,
will
too
probably
many rotten thoughts.
Yeah. So how do you start? So you become conscious of your rotten thoughtitis because see,
Hmm.
let me tell you one thing.
Hmm.
Life is very short.
Correct.
You may wish a lot of good for the person whom you are attached,
Hmm.
but they don't care.
Yes.
Correct? What can you do
You're
about
right.
it? What can you do about it?
No, I shouldn't. I should let go.
But you're not letting go. And because you're not letting go, who's becoming miserable? They or you?
Me.
Then are you enjoying the misery?
No. Not at all.
So this is what is called enlightenment. This is what
I
is
should-
called,
Yes,
You-
I should go.
yeah.
I should
You
say only mere dil mein bas ek tum hi ho. I
Because
need to do.
reality, Rekha,
And it
nobody
is
comes with you, nobody goes with you. It is the reality of life. Then why
Yeah.
should we get attached to anybody?
correct. I shouldn't.
I have 2 sons. How many sons?
Do.
They are in their own world. What can I do?
No, nothing.
If I keep on chasing those 2 sons, where are my boys? What are they doing? Have they eaten dinner? Which girl they are going to marry? Where they are? What they are? No, if I have to, if they respect their father, they would love their father. The father would love them. There's a quid pro quo. There's a but most people are not like that. We keep on chasing. We keep on chasing. We keep on chasing. We are not able to let go.
We need to let go. Yes, I will.
Okay.
Thank you.
I hope this will help you because you should know what is
Yes.
holding you back. And remember, because of that, you're not able to move forward in the journey of enlightenment. You're not
Correct.
able to move forward. You're not able to be in Satchidanand. You're not able to be liberated. You're not because you're attached.
Yes.
So in the image I sent you today, there's an anchor which is holding you. What is that anchor which is holding the ship from sailing? Here the anchor is holding a man. But sometimes the ship drops the anchor and then the ship is trying to go. How the ship will go. And sometimes it is not that a man is running away from the anchor. Sometimes the man is clinging to the anchor. Sometimes
Yes.
we are clinging. No, Rekha? So the problem is not that something is holding us back. We are clinging. Okay, thank you.
Yes,
We have
we are
Vivek and
clinging.
Samatma.
Thank you.
Thank you. Who's going? Vivek? Shivam sir, बताइए. What is holding you back? Vivek, what is holding you back, Vivek?
हेलो
हाँ बोलिए. Vivek, what is
गुरुजी
holding you back? Speak loudly. थोड़ा जोर से बोलिए.
हाँ गुरुजी क्या कहते हैं मुझे इनसिक्योरिटी रोकती है क्या कहते हैं इस वे में आगे बढ़ने से मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा इनसिक्योरिटी है कि आगे मतलब कैसा रहेगा
क्या इनसिक्योरिटी है
सब
बताइए. क्या कौन सा
जैसे कि
इनसिक्योरिटी है?
क्योंकि फूड पानी हमारी बेसिक नीड है क्या ये आगे हमारे पास रह पाएगा जो कि अभी हमारे पास नहीं है हम किसी और के अपने नाना के घर रहते हैं उनके बच्चे अभी आ जाएंगे तो आदमी अपना होप हम क्या ऐसी जॉब करें हम इस वे पे चलते रहें एनलाइटनमेंट वाले रास्ते पे चलते रहें किसी से अटैच वो क्या हमारे लिए सही हो ना हो इनसिक्योरिटी से तुलना क्या है इनसिक्योरिटी बहुत ज़्यादा है
इनसिक्योरिटी का मतलब ये है कि आपको भरोसा नहीं है। इनसिक्योरिटी का
हाँ जी।
मतलब है लैक ऑफ फेथ, लैक ऑफ ट्रस्ट, लैक ऑफ सरेंडर।
हाँ जी,
तो ये क्यों आता है विवेक, पता है आपको क्यों आता है?
माइंड की वजह से।
आप, ये सिंपल बात है कि हम ये जीवन की सच्चाई नहीं जानते। जीवन
हाँ जी,
क्या है कोई न जाने, सब समझते हम ये जाने। जीवन क्या है? हम आते हैं जाते हैं, बस। ये एक शो है। लाइफ इज अ शो, वी
हाँ
कम एंड वी गो। आप मानते नहीं मानते हैं?
हाँ जी, हाँ जी, बिल्कुल।
इनसिक्योरिटी का मतलब क्या? हम किसी भी बात पे इनसिक्योर क्यों हुए? व्हाई शुड वी बी इनसिक्योर?
गुरु जी, जो अभी हमारी बेसिक नीड है वो आगे भी मतलब पूरी होती रहे, इस
आप
बात की,
आज तक
क्योंकि
जिंदा
मेरा।
है? आप आज तक कितनी बार मर
हाँ।
चुके हैं? आप आज
नहीं
तक
गुरु
आप
जी, आज
कितनी
तक
बार मर चुके हैं?
नहीं गुरु जी, आज तक भी जिंदा है, और इस बात को रोज थैंक
तो अगर अगर आज तक जिंदा है तो तुम ऐसा
नहीं
क्यों सोचता है कि कल मर जाएगा?
गुरु जी, मर जाए थोड़ी, यही सिक्योरिटी रहे, और कुछ नहीं।
दिस
ये अब तक तो
नीड्स
सब अच्छा चल।
दिस विवेक, दिस नीड्स फेथ,
हाँ
दिस
हाँ
नीड्स to a
हाँ
problem with you. Same what I told Blico, it's called rotten thoughtitis. Rotten thoughtitis means हमारे दिमाग में rotten thoughts आते हैं। ये rotten thoughts का
हाँ
प्रॉब्लम है। आज का today's session is going in the direction of rotten thoughtitis. It's a new disease which I have written one of my new books. तो अगर गलत ख्याल आ जाए तो क्या करेंगे? आपका जो इनसिक्योरिटी है, what is the cause of that insecurity? It is rotten thoughts. आप मानते नहीं मानते हैं?
हाँ जी, बिल्कुल
आप मानते नहीं?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल गुरु जी, बिल्कुल मानता हूँ।
Let me explain to you. Thoughts of fear, worry, stress, anxiety, anger, hate, revenge, jealousy, doubt, pessimism. मैंने आपको 10 बोला है। अगर
हाँ जी,
ये इन 10 को बोलते हैं नेप, NEP, नेगेटिव एनर्जी दैट हैज गॉट पॉइजन। रिमूव द नेप
ठीक।
एंड पुट पेप। तो पेप का मतलब है लव, faith, hope, courage, confidence, compassion, optimism, forgiveness. These are positive emotions. The moment you have positive emotions, they become raw material, or they become Blico to note, they become medication to eliminate rotten thoughtitis.
हाँ
So
जी,
this pep or positive energy power is a medication to eliminate the disease called rotten thoughtitis. More dangerous,
हाँ जी,
Vivek, than I told you, not tuberculosis, hepatitis. ये तो rotten
हाँ
thoughtitis. इसको
हाँ
निकालना है पहले।
हाँ गुरु जी, मैं ना
तो
सबको यही एक एक क्वेश्चन है सर। हेलो, सुना
बोलिए,
गुरु
जोर
जी,
से
मैं
बोलिए।
सबको यही बोलता हूँ, क्या कहते हैं, ये अब तक भी हुआ है, आगे भी हो ही जाएगा। सब मेरे को ये बोलते हैं कि तू ओवर पॉजिटिव है, ये तेरी ज्यादा टॉक्सिक पॉजिटिविटी है, इतना भी नहीं होना चाहिए।
मैं आपको एक बात बोलूं,
हाँ जी,
आप गौर से सुनिए, गौर से सुनेंगे आप?
हाँ जी, हाँ जी, बिल्कुल।
आई एम टेकिंग इंश्योरेंस ऑफ योर लाइफ। आपकी
हाँ
जिंदगी
जी,
में जो भी होगा मैं संभालूंगा, मेरे पास आ जाओ। आई
हाँ
एम
जी गुरु जी।
इंश्योरिंग योर लाइफ। इसके बाद आप डरेंगे? आज के बाद
नहीं, बिल्कुल
आपका जीना, खाना, पीना, रहना सब मैं संभालूंगा। अब बोलो, इसके बाद क्या आपको क्या डर है? आज के बाद
कुछ नहीं।
सबको गोली मारो, कुछ भी है, आई एम हियर फॉर यू। आगे बढ़ो बस, ठीक है?
थैंक यू,
समात्मा।
Shivam, absolutely, sir.
शिवम समात्मा, what is holding you back?
Though I have learned to live with detached attachment, it is only up to 75%. 25% attachment to samsara, my duties is still there. I'm not able to overcome that. And that is
What is
holding me back.
your attachment? Your attachment is towards your duties, you say?
Yeah, duty and samsara in general.
Duties and?
Samsara and duties, 75% I have overcome, but then somewhere I feel that pull, which I go back.
You are having the same problem with my dear friend Dasi Budrani. Same problem. 75%, he says, I have given up all attachment. Attachment cannot be 75%. Even if you are 99%, you are still attached. Attachment is a paradigm. Attachment is a mental block. When you are attached, what happens is you're attached to somebody, you're attached to something, you're attached to your duty. You know very well, Samatma, I don't have to tell you this. You know beyond doubt that in this world, it's just a show. If you're attached to something, 25% your duty or whatever, suppose you're attached to doing some rituals, you're attached to the, I saw one picture by chance of you performing some rituals with family. Okay, so what happens is, you may in your mind know, what am I doing? This makes no sense. But on the other hand, you say, but my family wants to do it. To make my family happy, let me do it. I'm just trying to presume. I'm just putting what I see.
It is true. It is true.
So all I'm saying is, we have to have the courage to go towards liberation. Because the moment we cling onto something, if we hold on to something, we will never be free. You cannot discover the ocean unless you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. I had to close my business. It was an active business. I was 40 years old. My Guruji told me, shut down the business. It was not easy. I did not tell my Guruji, I will shut down my business 75% or 90% or 90. You know, I had a choice. We had 4 floors of 50,000 square feet each. 50, 50, 50, 50. So I went to my Guruji and I said, I have got 2 options. To close all the 4 floors or to close 3 floors. What did my Guruji said? He said, close all the 4 floors. I told him, what are you talking? What will I do? He said, don't worry, you close everything. You have got better things to do in life. I trusted my Guruji. I shut down the business. How many of us have the courage to let go? We cling. And because we cling, we don't achieve anything. We do not have the courage. I'm telling you, the problem is this. You need to have if your mentor, if your spiritual mentor is guiding you something, you have to trust your spiritual mentor. If you do not trust your spiritual mentor, but you trust your mind, then you will have rotten thoughtitis. Because the mind will create rotten thoughts. The mind is not wanting your well-being. The mind is not wanting your enlightenment. The mind is not wanting your liberation. The mind is not wanting your Satchidanand. So, Samatma, that 75% business doesn't work. Many of you in the 75% business, you believe in something called, I am trying to balance. I am trying to balance. You will keep on balancing till one day you fall. Why do you want to balance? I'm asking you a question. Is it better to balance or better to have both your feet on the ground and be firm? What is better?
Having both feet on the ground and being firm.
Yeah, but you want to balance. Then you go on balancing. One day in this balance, you will fall. And you'll keep on, whole day, whole zindagi, you will keep on balancing. 75, 25, 50, 50, 33, 33, 33. You'll keep on balancing. What is the purpose of life? Life is about pirlu, purification, illumination, realization, liberation, unification. Be clear. If this is what life is about, then give it all. If this is not what life is about, throw it in the dustbin. Don't come for the Zoom call. Leave it. It's gone. No, if you believe this is what life is about, then give it everything. Don't compromise. I hope I'm not being very aggressive, but I'm just trying to tell you, Samatma, you're a person who's seeking the divine. You want SIP, you want moksha, you want nirvana. I know you're a genuine seeker. I liked your whole story. So about that lady who took you up to the 2nd floor. Samatma sent me a very interesting story of how she had an episode and in the rains in Mumbai. And a very beautiful story. Of course, I don't have the time to say it. Maybe one day we will, if Samatma wants, we will bring it up in the call. Thank you, Samatma. So don't try to balance. See, my closing comment to you. Don't try to please yourself or others. You don't want a path that is pleasant for yourself or others. You want the right path. Have the courage to take the right path. Take the courage. I made the decision to take the right path, and I reached my destination. It's up to you if you want to reach your destination. Thank you, Atmatray.
Sure, sir. Sir,
So what is holding you back, sir?
Nowadays I have plenty of time. Sir, but sometimes I feel thoughts of past and future. Nowadays I have also controlled my Shadrupus, Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Madh, Moh, Matsar, hai na? I have very much control on that. And
so what is holding you back? So what is holding you back?
Nowadays, I am major living in Noga. Sometimes yoga and Noga. Wanted to live in yoga.
So do you know the reason for that? Do you know what is the reason?
I want to live moment by moment. यानी present में रहना थोड़ा मुश्किल है. So I want to guidance about it.
Today's new subject is what, Atmatray? What is the new subject you heard? Rotten thoughtitis.
Yes.
Not tuberculosis. Not the tuberculosis. Rotten thoughtitis. So, yes. Atmatray, what is taking you to the past and the future? What is taking you there? Do you know? Do you know one question I'm asking you? Can you go to the past? Can you go?
No, mind go.
You got the answer. You cannot go to the past. You cannot go to the future. Who can go? Who can go?
Mind's wondering.
Only mind. Only mind. See,
Yeah.
very simple. My dear intelligent friends, you are so intelligent. Why I should give you this is such a simple answer. You are so intelligent. Who can go to the past or the future? We cannot go. None of us can go. Only the mind can go. That rascal. That rascal goes to the past. That rascal goes to the future. And what is that rascal? That rascal is nothing but bundle of thoughts. Therefore, this is again back to rotten thoughtitis. It is because of rotten thoughtitis. It is going to the past and future. I told Blicko, symptom number 3. It is robbing peace of mind. Atmatray, it is telling you Noga, but actually it is not Noga. It is robbing your peace of mind, and then you are disturbance. Peace is not there.
Okay.
So, because if peace is there, then you will not feel something is holding you back. We need to be in that state of Sat Chit Anand. How are we going to be in that state of Sat Chit Anand? That is our challenge, Atmatray. How will we remain in that state when we are in yoga? Not Noga. Because we are saying Noga, but in the state of Noga, there is thoughts. It is thoughts that are stopping the yoga. When there are no thoughts, when there is no thought, we brought this concept of Noga, but Noga is not yoga. Because when there are no thoughts, then we should be in consciousness, but we are not in consciousness. So there's some rotten thoughts which are very silent rotten thoughts. We don't even know they are rotten thoughts. Just like you buy a fresh apple, it looks very good apple, but in reality, inside it is rotten.
Yes.
So try to be in consciousness. What is holding you back again? Can I tell you something, Atmatray? It's very simple. It's very simple. Every time you just ask yourself, am I doing dhyana yoga, bhakti yoga, karma yoga, jnana yoga, prema yoga? What yoga I'm in? You should be in yoga all the time. The moment you are not in yoga, CBTY, come back to yoga. Come back to yoga. Come back to yoga. When you come back to yoga, there will be no Noga. Don't want Noga. You come back to yoga. You push the mind out. Tell the mind, I have no time for you. Get out. I have no time. Come back to yoga. Come back to yoga. Come back to yoga.
Thank you.
Try it, and please, I hope it works. Rohit, thank you. Rohit ji.
Definitely, sir. I will do it.
Thank you, Rohit.
Yeah. Shivam, Guruji.
Sure.
So, what I feel is the body and mind is not in sync. Because maybe I don't exercise, and there is lot of job insecurity and lot of competition because I come from IT world. So I always uh, worrying about the future. So I am always in that state. But sometimes I feel that I'm in this state, and maybe because of this, I'm losing focus on my career. So that is sometimes I feel like it's holding me back. Sometimes I
My
feel
dear,
that it should be more purity of thoughts.
my dear Rohit, you are not in a very complicated scenario. If you had gone to a spiritual doctor and you told him this, he would not be surprised at your symptoms. It is a very common, normal symptom of a human being. Okay, you are saying my body is not in sync with my mind. My mind is thinking. The body has some insecurities. Am I exercising properly? All these things that you are talking to me. Who is putting this voice in your head? Who is putting this voice in your head?
I mean, the thoughts are coming.
Yeah, it is the mind.
Maybe, yeah.
It is the mind. It is the
Maybe.
mind. The mind or thoughts, whatever you call
Yeah,
it.
maybe that
There is-
insecurity feeling, because of the insecurity feeling, that kind of a thoughts come in the mind.
Yeah, because you have not reached that the realization of the point that I am sit. I am not this body. I am not this body. Suppose you are. I'm asking you
No,
a question.
I'm always in that thing that I keep
No,
that I'm not the body.
Can I ask you a question? If you are riding in an Ola or an Uber, कभी गए Ola Uber में गए होंगे ना?
Yes.
If you are driving in an Ola or Uber, would you be really worried about what is the quality of the seat and the quality of the brake and quality of the accelerator and quality of the car and the quality of? Would you be bothered?
No, not much
You
to
would-
that extent, because I will be taking that ride for a certain period of time.
What matters is he should drop you to your place. That's all, right?
Correct. That's all.
Why you're not bothered about this Ola or Uber? Why you're not bothered?
Because it doesn't belong to me.
Because it doesn't belong to you. It is just a vehicle. But you're thinking this body belongs to you. You're thinking this body is yours. You're putting too much attention. Then tomorrow you should start worrying about every Ola and Uber. उसका साइड टायर ठीक नहीं है, उसका पेट्रोल का टैंक ठीक नहीं है, उसका स्टीयरिंग व्हील ठीक नहीं है, अपहोल्स्ट्री ठीक नहीं है. No, you are not bothered. I'm not bothered about Ola, Uber. I don't care. Just like the Ola and the Uber is not my car, this body is not my body. It's just a body. Wait, Rohit, if you want a solution to what is holding you back, you want a solution, right?
Yeah, I mean, how to come out of this job insecurity?
To realize that you are the divine soul. To realize that there's no need to be insecure, because if you do your best, Sit will do the rest. I'm asking you a question. Apart from doing your best, can you do anything else?
No.
And by worrying, can you do your best?
No.
By being insecure, will it improve your performance?
No.
Therefore, you are purposely reducing your performance. Is that what you want to do?
No.
This is called consciousness, Rohit. When you're in a state of consciousness, your intellect will tell you, Rohit, relax. Don't worry. Do your best. Everything will be fine. There's something called faith. There's something called trust. There's something called hope. When you live with faith, trust, hope, then there is no question of worry. You know who worries, Rohit? The worry is caused by the mind. Worry is caused by stress that is created by bombarding of thoughts. You need to spend time in silence. Today we spoke of a new disease. The disease is called rotten thoughtitis. You heard the disease?
Yeah, in this call today.
Yeah. So remove this rotten thoughtitis. Remove NEP. NEP is all pessimism. Replace pessimism with optimism. Because that is the basic step to go to enlightenment. A negative person cannot go to enlightenment. Very difficult, because the negative person is clinging on to his rotten mind. So, Rohit, be in a state of consciousness. Be in a state of optimism, realizing that there is a SIP. You know what is SIP, Rohit? You know what is SIP, Rohit?
Yes.
What is SIP? What is SIP?
SIP is our Sachidananda Swarup.
Supreme immortal power. You realize that? My next question, where is SIP, Rohit?
Supreme immortal bottle. Yeah. That is Sachidananda Swarup, right?
Correct. वो कहाँ पे है? वो supreme immortal power कहाँ पे है? बताओ. Where is
It's
it?
everywhere.
No, but
Everywhere.
where you are concerned, where is it? Where you are concerned, where is it? Is it inside you or it's not inside you?
My body is inside the SIP.
No. In every cell of your existence, SIP is there or not? Atma is there, power, Shakti is there inside you or not?
Yes.
Then why should you worry? If that Shakti of SIP is inside you, then what is the reason for you to worry? It is rotten thoughts that are robbing us away of this awareness, this consciousness, and therefore we are in trouble. I hope you will start feeling the consciousness that there is a divine power inside me. I should not worry, because after all, this world is just a show. We come and we go. My dear friends, before this call comes to an end, and after I've just given Rohit my piece, let us realize that we are holding ourselves back. Nothing is holding us back. If something is holding us back, it is only our rotten thoughtitis. We are losing consciousness by our rotten thoughts. We are losing positivity. We are losing pep, positive energy power, by NEP. We are, what is the other thing that's holding us back? I covered one of the, I think, who was it? I told it is ignorance. I told you, the Rekha Parvani. We are losing our peace. We are losing our bliss. We are losing our liberation. We are losing a connection with the divine. We are losing our consciousness, all because of our ignorance. We are not able to use our intellect. We are not able to use our intellect only because of the rotten thoughts that are stealing our consciousness. The answers are on this call. Every day on this call, what we speak is not complicated. What we speak is very simple. It is so simple that anybody can implement. But either you don't come to the call or you don't follow the call. So it's like the doctor giving you the medicine in a packet and telling, take this and you will be fine. But you don't take the medicine. You keep in your pocket. It won't work. Or because the doctor gave you good medicine, next time you just go to another doctor who will just charge you money and not give you the right medicine. And then you're getting the wrong prescription. So what is the problem? You need to become conscious, my dear friends. And there is no time to waste. Remember this. Today's call is very important because many of you don't even know what is holding you back. You cling on to some attachment. You hold on to your ignorance. You don't put both your feet on the ground. Like I said, you're trying to balance. You're not using your conviction. You're not making the right choice. And my dear friends, you're losing your life. Today, I am telling you this. Your life is not waiting for you. Every day is passing. You don't know when it's going to be the last day. People sometimes don't live even up to 20 years. Don't think you're very young. You can die at 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 or 60. Think today is your last day. Don't think you have got many years to live. That is something that is called mithya, maybe holding you back. Wake up and let go of your ignorance. Let go of your attachments and take care of your rotten thoughtitis. Because this rotten thoughtitis is stealing your consciousness, is building so much insecurity, building so much fear, building so much negativity. And this is caused by rotten thoughtitis. So today, this session should make you analyze What is holding you back towards becoming one with the divine? What is holding you back from Nirvana, from Mukti, Moksha, Ananda? Don't forget today's session. And don't forget to write down the disease, rotten thoughtitis. It is the most dangerous disease in the world. More of it tomorrow at 7:30. I bow down to you.